everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back. You all know what we're gonna start off this podcast with.
Y'all know
It's
what's
another.
up.
It's
Y'all know
another entry in the Sheen Shaga.
The Shaga.
Shaga, yeah, the Shaga.
The Shaga.
I have my journal here with me. And I'm gonna try and kind of find them fast through my journal. But I have it here with me. I'm gonna pretty much read off my journal, my actual journal, pretty much sum it up. But yeah, I'm gonna read like what he did on one day, and then I'm gonna let you share your thoughts and opinions on it. Remember, shut the fuck up, don't be loud, cause gotta talk last time because I can't talk about it for some reason. So here we go. So May 1st was the first day at work after our last session, and shit, I missed. I forgot where the thing is. Okay, hang on. I cannot read this. That wasn't even the area where he does something. I think that was something Alan said or whatever. Like, yeah. Alan was like, yeah, go play with Sheen's balls if that's what you want to do. And I was like, okay. So before that, so I think what happened was I went up to the original area where everyone is. I was back officially because last time I was at Wally's area working on something, and pretty much what happened was can you shut up?
No, I was just putting my phone vibrating.
Oh, okay. I see. Anyways.
So we don't have a last time, if that makes sense, where my parents called me and I had to leave.
Oh, I mean, that was an emergency, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I turned my phone on.
I see.
But I put it on vibrate, though.
Alright. So yeah, I went up to, like, the table where this woman was at. The woman is nice. I think I called her Lucy or something, I think. I forgot.
Was this the woman who was trying to set you up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably called her another name, but I'll call her Lucy.
Yeah, I think you called
in
her
this
Lucy.
one.
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Nice woman. Love her to death. And Sheen was also right there. I said nothing to them. And then Sheen was like, let me see if I can find some quotes. Sheen basically was like, they didn't need me because they had like some actual other workers there. And pretty much what happened was this was the first day where like there were these Muslims back because Ramadan. So that was the first day back, and she was like, yeah, we have real workers here, we don't need you, basically. And I was like, okay, good, yeah, good for you. And yeah, so that was my morning.
Sean's is he a racist?
I guess so. I mean, that wasn't mean towards them.
Islamophobia?
No, he wasn't being mean towards them, but like, it was just weird that he was like, oh, we don't need you, Matt. Go fuck yourself. We have more workers over here. And they're gonna be good. They're gonna be real good.
I hope like our channel's big enough that someone like draws this like animated.
It's definitely not big enough.
I know, but one day.
Yeah.
Like 30 years from now, like 30 years. There's like
He'll
an Animaniac of this story.
Sheen will be in his 80s by the time that happens. So weird to think about. We'll be in our 50s. Holy shit. Do you think FGC will be still running by then? Like, we'll all be in our 50s?
It's like fucking grown-ups. They all have like wives and families, but we still like have sessions like these that we're still like we're like absolutely chaotic, like simping and like it's like, just don't tell my wife about this, okay?
Just don't tell my wife. She subbed to the channel. Oh. Well, then delete it. Alright, pausing. I'm gonna this is gonna happen a lot. I'm gonna pause the recording and see what he says next. This big fat fuck says next. We're back.
I think you found it.
Only like took a couple of seconds.
I started like maniacally laughing, like, and I was like, "Yep, he found it."
Yeah. So this was, like you said, this was like the first day back to work after the session we last had, where I was like, yeah, it's really getting juicy, I guess. Now, this was in the last 5 to 10 minutes.
Your shift?
Yeah, my shifts. And I'm just standing there, right? Just waiting to leave at this point. And pretty much Alan just calls me over and he's like, Matt. Because of course Alan is part of me in this situation. He's just like, Matt, Sheen has something to say or something. Reading this from my journal, by the way, I looked over and it was just him waving with a smile on his face. So a little bit like this, you know, the little finger flickles.
The flirty wave.
Yeah, the flirty wave.
Flirty wave.
Then he proceeded to take his pointer finger.
Oh no.
And brush it up and down on his lip.
I don't know why I just suddenly feel nauseous now.
With
no joke. Like I wanted to start gagging.
With his eyes squinting.
Ugh.
I got wildly uncomfortable, and me and him just got into a heated argument. I told him he was built like an egg. and then that he was built like the Michelin Man. And then like he told me like basically something along the lines of like, you know, Matt, because during a argument debate I was like, I yelled this. I'm like, I'm not gay. I like vagina.
I immediately, when you were talking about this, it made me think of this, and now because you just said that.
Yeah, I'm not gay, Greg. Fucking diarrhea became meme. I love that. I saw you pull that up. I didn't even mean that.
It's like as soon as you were thinking, I'm like immediately thinking that, like, is he gonna like say that? And I'm like, it reminds me of that.
But he was just like, you know, Matt, I used to say the same thing. I used to say I like vaginas of women, and look at me now. So pretty much, like, what I took that as is like he
wanted to convert you.
Yeah, he's basically like, oh, you're not straight. Trust me. You'll be gay. Just trust me. Listen to me right now. And I was just there like, what the fuck? It
comes to now a point where it's like, how far is too far with sexual harassment?
Yeah.
With this now. Because now this is getting like uncomfortably creepy.
Yeah.
Like the OF is like, okay, that's kind of funny. Like, it's a little weird, but you know,
kind of. Because I would do that like with friends.
Yeah.
Like I found your Pornhub account.
But now it's like, okay. As soon as like literally me, like I like was like no joke. Like I literally when you started describing him like with his fingers, I literally started to like,
yeah.
like man, like this is really gross.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm explaining my thought process on like, you know, they're like, oh, you're not, you'll like, I said the same thing, you know. I don't know if I'm explaining like my thought process well with that, but like, doesn't it seem like manipulative behavior to you, where he's just like, oh, you'll come around, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just the way I see it as.
that is something that fortunately happens
Yeah.
with this like conversion.
yeah.
Conversion.
With younger people, especially, it's just like, oh, you love me, come around, you know.
Yeah.
And it's people who look exactly like Sheen. Oh yeah, I just saw the quotes. Hang on, is it? Pretty much, he said, and I quote, "I think you're into me, Matt." Yeah. Yeah.
What's so hilarious about this is that he thinks this is like Riz, like this,
Yeah.
like he's like this is gonna work. I'm
This
gonna
is.
I'm gonna make him gay.
I'm gonna cop this fanboy.
Yeah. Like
Right?
yeah,
Like-
he's like it's so like freaking ew. Like it's
Yeah, it's just like, come on, really?
yeah. I would if he like continues, then I would, and like jokes aside, I would considering a report, you know,
Yeah.
because this is now getting really creepy and
Yeah.
like gross. Like
I agree. I completely agree. I'm trying to remember. I think this was like the worst there was for the last 2 weeks. There might have been something like 1 or 2 other days that might have come close to it. But for the most part, I think that was probably like the worst occurrence of the last 2 weeks since the last session. And by the way, I think the only other day I could remember like with something he did was like Friday, yesterday. That's about it. So we're both reacting to this together pretty much. So yeah, it's fun. It's a good bonding experience, you know. Me getting harassed by a fucking Discord moderator, you know. Anyways, time to look back in the journal again. Okay. I haven't found like anything else that's new, but apparently the thing I told you about, like where he came up to me, I was like, you know, I thought I was straight as well. Something he said is he also said that I would find my way eventually as well. So pretty much that entire thing happened on the next day, May 2nd. So this is May 2nd. And he was just like, yeah, you'll find your way. You'll find your way. Trust me. I found my way. And I just remember what happened on Tuesday as well. This was one of the things I remember actually. Lucy was like, did you know that you were gay? And Sheen was like, I forgot what he said specifically, but he said that he had this woman he knew who like apparently he did something with, like maybe, and she had a child. I don't know if this is like a good thing to laugh at or not, but like he just went like, yeah, it wasn't mine. And like I just
was the baby black? Or what was,
I don't know. I just turned my head and was like, that's like such a deep thing to say at work. Like, oh yeah, this girl I knew if I had a baby. It wasn't mine though. I instantly turned my head and was like just laughing in my shoulder. It was just so like out of nowhere, like, okay, come on, really. Just so bizarre. Yeah, so
in Jim Carrey movie when he I don't know the movie. I might know what the movie is, but like it's like when he's in the hot, it's like the kind of like the beginning where it's like going over like his life, and he's like, you know, he's in like the delivery room with his like his wife or whatever, and she gives birth, and it's a black. That's how he found out.
Yeah. May 3rd. May 3rd. So pretty much, I went up. I think I had to go back to Wally's. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, okay. It says I had to work with him. Oh, you have to. I hope we'll be back. Okay, we're back.
So we had to pause recording because my aunt called me.
You can speak a little bit louder, by the way.
My aunt called me, and she it wasn't. I thought I was like, oh my god, like oh god, this is gonna be another emergency that I have to leave. And
every time we do a session in a podcast, it's just there's an emergency.
Yeah, there's always an emergency. But she's like, oh, I'm just making sure I don't have to bring you anywhere because tomorrow's Mother's Day. You gotta make sure you get a gift. And I was like, I already got her some bath bombs or whatever.
Yeah, bath bombs.
So this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who'd you think I was talking to?
I don't know actually.
So tell him what you said.
I moaned viciously.
Like he was in a high school party.
Yeah. Cause like I've been wanting to do that so much where it's just like any FTC member when I get on the phone.
Should be very happy that she didn't hear you. She didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Cause she's like oh, because my grandmother's in the hospital, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna go see her. Like, do you want to come? I'm like, no, I'm at my friend's house right now. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, sorry about it. I'm like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt, for that.
If my parents weren't home, she would have heard it. I would have moaned even more viciously than I did. Anyways. So yeah, May 3rd. So there's like this big table in between us, and I just go up to them. Huh?
In the break room?
No, in the work area. And I'm just standing on the other side of it. I shook Alan's hands. Wait. Oh, Alan and I shook hands, whatever. I saw Sheen reach across the table for a fist bump. I slowly took mine. I took my fist out and moved it slowly to his. And then after like a couple of seconds, I go, oh, look at the time, I should go, before pulling my phone and walking away. So pretty much I was this close to like fist bumping him, and I was like, I don't want to touch him. I don't want to
like
touch him.
or like you kind of went for it. If you have hand sanitizer, you shouldn't have just immediately just looked.
You know what? I might do that. That is something I would do. That's a good one. Yeah.
But put like a cartoonishly like large amount. Just go. just
make it as obvious as possible.
Don't break eye contact too. Just stare at him while you're doing it. Just rubbing your hands together.
I told you where a bunch of people fell over behind him, right? And I pulled on my face mask because he smells like shit, so I didn't want to smell his bum, smell his ass. Yeah.
Some cologne.
Yeah, that was funny as well. Funny stuff. I gotta look at my foot right now. I had a dream that day. Not of Sheen. I'm just I write my dreams whenever I remember them in my journal, so I'm just kind of like trying to talk right now.
Just wakes up, just oh god.
He put in my ass. Let me see if there's anything else. Let's see. I guess that's an extra thing to talk about. The only thing I wrote down that Sheen did on the 4th, was that I just saw him like looking over at me once in a while, and I was like, okay, cool, you know. Yeah, it's great. This happened at the end of the shift. I was in the bathroom No Sheen involved. And it
Thank
was
God.
no, still very weird.
Oh no.
The gang tension in this building is I don't know. I was in the bathroom stall though, taking a shit as I usually do, and these two guys come in, and one of them is just like going up to the urinal. They're talking to each other in Spanish or whatever, and one of them just goes, "What is it?" One of them just goes, "You want me to hold it?" And I just, for a couple seconds after that, I just hear them in like close proximity with each other. And then one of them just leaves.
You shouldn't have, like, as soon as they left, you shouldn't have just said really loudly, "That's what she said," as like, but they can like still hear you.
I sure just yell like, "What the fuck?" That's what I should have done. I will never get that opportunity again. I should have just been like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
I'm trying to watch TikToks as I'm shitting. Like, keep it down.
Yeah, come on, shut up, Jesus. Okay. Alright, so May 5th, I walked up to the area again. I don't know if I was back at the area or not. But I just walk up to Alan and Lucy, and of course Alan just like turns to Sheen and was like, "Hey, Matt's here, Sheen. Look." And Sheen just goes, "Oh," and then does the weirdest thing with his face when he's trying to think of what to say next. He's just like looking up, trying to like think of human words to say. And like as he's thinking, like this goes on for like 10 seconds, by the way. And I'm just staring at him, like wondering like what is he trying to think of to say. And after a while, I'm just like, okay, I don't care. And I say this out loud, like I just go like, "Shut up, I don't care," and I just instantly walk away without saying anything after that. So yeah, I always feel good when like, even though I might be into it, I always feel good for like just being like, being an asshole to him. He's like one of like the few people I'm an asshole to that like I don't like. Like it's a rarity because like when I'm an asshole to someone, that means like I'm close to them and I like them, But like, what?
Don't tell me you do.
What?
Don't tell me you do.
What?
Is that what you're trying to insinuate?
No.
Okay.
I said he's one of the few I actually hate, but still, yet I still am a asshole to him.
It's asshole for the sake of asshole.
Yeah. Either way, I'm acting like an asshole. I think like the only people who I'm not an asshole to are like people like I'm not close to, or people like I'm not familiar with. So like I'll just be chill around them. That's pretty much it though. Let's see. Yeah, after that, I just pretty much added in my journal that like, yeah, Alan and Sheen are just like on some weirdo shit together because like they've been getting close. Alan and Sheen, just like talking. And y'all know Adam. He was the first one who did this pretty much to me.
Oh no, they're teaming up.
Yeah, I think they might
want
be
to team up on
you. Jesus.
So bad.
Alright, and that was the first week.
Oh god.
That was the first week.
Oh no, there's still more of this shit.
Yeah. I don't think the second week is as bad.
So technically this week.
Yeah, May 8th, I think it was Monday. Yeah. Oh, yeah, May 8th. So Monday, May 8th. I don't remember. I'm just trying to skim for his name. But I'm not finding it. Oh, okay. This might have been the only thing that happened, but pretty much I was walking back to Wally's area, and like basically there's like pretty much the way it's set up is that you go in, and obviously you're gonna be able to see this only, but like you go in, take a little left, and then there's this long hallway. Um, there's like a division like this where like either way you go, like the area I'm at will be right here. If you go up and then all the way to like the fucking the wall of the building, you'll either way you'll be like near the area where I usually look at. And pretty much I took the back route where it's just like I continued straight up and then I had to walk to the left because like there was a wall there, and I walked past the area and Sheen was right there, and I was just like trying to like stay tunnel visioned, like just walking no matter what. And let me see if I remember this correctly. I just heard Sheen like yell something like ah! And like just either that
You
or
start
just
screaming too.
either that or yell my name like a human would, and I just turn, and he's just looking at me like kind of walking by like um did he say hi? I don't know if he said hi. I need to I looked over and I just saw him do an ugly ass smile. So like no teeth, just like
Oh no, he didn't. Don't tell me he did that too.
what?
The
No, not that. I was just pointing in my face.
God.
He just did like
even worse.
I
That,
don't.
if he did that or if he did this, like
Yeah, I don't know how to
I-
describe like the shape, but like it's pretty much like when you are forced to do like a fake smile, I guess, in like a family photo, and you don't want to do it, so you just like put on the biggest, fakest smile ever.
oh, I have a story about something like that, but I will let you continue.
Yeah. So that was all that happened on the 8th. Moving on to the 9th. Let me see. No. Sheen. Anywhere. Okay, I'm on May 10th now. I'm the world's fastest reader. Look at this. This happened at the end of the day. This one is actually kind of funny. So Lucy and her husband, who is one of the supervisors, it was the end of the day. We were walking outside in the parking lot, and I just see them. Like I never really see them out like in the front entrance. That's why I get picked up. And I just wait. What did she say? Hang on, I need to find it. Oh no, this is. Oh, that's not what I was thinking it was. Whoops. This still involves her and her husband, but like it's actually in work, so it's still work. My bad. I just see them walking, and I just so they're like right here. I come in between, in the middle of them, like I walk through them, and Lucy just goes, "Hey, Sheen, what's up?" Cause like I don't know.
Just freezing. You're just like
I turn around with like the biggest shock look on my face, like that, and like for like a nanosecond, in front of her husband, I'm just like, and I walk away. I just flip her off for like a nanosecond, and I just speed off. You know, I'm very fortunate that like I'm assuming her husband understands jokes, like when something's a joke, cause like
you told me that you joked with her before and you found it funny.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that guy, he was. I called her a bitch in front of him, and he laughed. So like, it's good that he understands when a joke happens. I don't know if this is the same day or like we're leaving out and work. On the same day though, I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, I went up to Alan because I was like, you know what, I'll talk to him, and he was like, he asked if I was like joking off in the bathroom, and jokingly I was just like, yeah, I was joking off. And then for some reason he just brought up like Sheen and was like, I bet you and Sheen were doing something in there. I bet there's going on something between you two. And I was just there like,
You
okay.
should have been like, you really think he's gonna fit in the stall with me? Like,
there's no room for us in there together. That's May 10th. I might have missed the story where like me and a couple were going outside and had a funny interaction together. If I missed that, I'll talk about it. But May 11th. Alright, so I think that's a Thursday. Time to skim. I think, yeah, at this point I'm definitely back at the area I usually look at. Let's see. Nothing? Is there generally nothing here? Oh god. This is hard to read. Okay. May 12th now. Pretty much yesterday as I was recording this. And this was the day I pranked him. This was the day I did a funny prank on Sheen. So basically, I saw Sheen with a forklift and he was about to move something. There were like 4 or 5 other people nearby just watching him work. So like they were just like, because they had nothing else to do. I think they were like changing pallets, like moving pallets around and voyaging the area in general. So he was about to move something, and I still had to be in my area, so like I literally had to make this quick. So I walked up quickly to them, and I was like, hang on. And I unplugged the forklift. I took the key and I turned it the other way, turning it off. And I just walked away without saying a word. And I just laughed about it for like a minute when I got back to the area. It was really funny. Really fucking funny. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it for the Sheen Chronicles. There's something I didn't write in my journal that I did remember that happened yesterday, where I was talking to Lucy about how my parents picked me up. And I'll talk about the thing that happened between me, Lucy, and her husband. Basically, we were just talking about like, oh, who picks you up? And I told her like my parents. And then for some reason, Sheen just had like 2 questions like minutes apart from each other. Like he was actually thinking about it. Like I don't remember which one happened first. He was like fuck. Oh, what did he say? It's
when do I get to meet him?
I think he asked like, wait, who picks you up? Your mother or something? And I was like, yeah. And like a few minutes later, he was like, how close are you to getting your car, like your own car? And I was like, I don't know, I'm pretty close, I guess. Just like trying to be like as uncontroversial as I possibly can. And he just goes like, oh yeah, there's no rush. I started to learn how to drive when I was like 19. And I was like, okay, cool. I didn't ask. So yeah, that was pretty much that. And I have other work situations, you know, uh, not involving Sheen, but just um, the girl that I have been talking about. Um, but I'll get to the Lucy one first, and then so pretty much we're walking out, and as I walk by them, I just hear Lucy go, oh god, probably not this specifically, but I just hear her go, "Have a good day, Sheen," and she just is waving, and I'm just there like,
Twice. Twice.
I know she means in good spirit though, you know. She's not like Alan where like she's like instigating something. Cause like I know the reason why she's doing that, cause like I also like prank and bully her too. So like she's like does it like does it as, oh my god, she does it as a little jab, you know. I turn around and I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? And her husband's just going like, are you gonna take that? And I just inch closer to them and I just go, I will kill you personally. And then they just laugh.
You just channeled like Patrick Bateman, just like,
I will fucking kill you. Yeah, it's funny though. That's like the moment where I realized like, oh yeah, he knows like my sense of humor is, and she also knows like what my sense of humor is. Oh yeah, yesterday as well, there's this brush thing for a dye press, right? And sometimes it gets dirty, so like you have to use a brush to like clean it, because sometimes like the plastic gets stuck on it. Adam was holding it. Alan was holding it. That's not his name. That's just a name that's very similar to Alan. His name is something else. Alan is holding it, and I just walk up to him, and I just, my brain is just like, hey, wouldn't this be funny to say? And I'm like, yeah. So I go, I go to Alan like, holy shit, Sheen's back brush.
just walk away.
I don't think I wrote that down in my journal. I think I should have. I probably did actually. I just didn't like really talk about it extensively. But yeah. I think the last thing I want to talk about from work, because I've been talking about work for 40 minutes, is the girl situation.
The MILF.
Yeah, I guess she's technically a MILF.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a mother, that's,
yeah.
That's what MILF is.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm still, cause like, okay, before I tell a story, like it's not even a story actually. Actually we did have an interaction. She looks like she's like, at the very least, like a teenager though.
Oh.
Right. I mean, not that I'm like into that, obviously,
Well,
but like
she might have had like she might have had her kid like young when she was younger.
yeah, probably.
Maybe.
But the point I'm trying to make is like I wouldn't, like when I first, like whenever I look at her, it's just like, no way that's a mother. No way she's a mother, and she's just a mother, I guess.
She can be mom.
Yeah, she can be my mommy. But pretty much we've been still glancing at each other, you know. A couple of times, you know, I'm just walking in one direction, like facing her direction. I look up and I just see her like walking and like she's looking in my direction, and I'm just like, she doesn't come up to me obviously, but I just see her like looking my way. And this happened like Thursday or Friday, where like I was just looking. Oh wait, no! Oh my god! I don't know which one of these happened first, so I'm just gonna say them both. This one might have happened yesterday, Friday, where like I was pretty much just, you know, at my workstation. I'm putting boxes and boxes, and I just look over at her, and you know, I caught her like staring, looking over, and like we both do the thing where like we both look at each other and we like look away instantly. And like I just look back, and sure enough, she's like looking back again, and then I swear to, I don't know if I was going crazy, but like I just saw this little smirk on her face looking back at me, and I was like, did she just smile back at me? No way, no way.
Ain't no fuck, no fuck.
No, I swear to God, that's what actually happened.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You gotta talk to her.
I don't know. I have to steal her from her boyfriend, I guess.
They could not be together anymore. You don't know that.
I'm the reason they broke up. But I think this other situation happened the day before, like Wednesday or something like that.
She's not married or anything. Like, don't fucking talk to her.
I'll make her a widow.
A widow? Did you say make her a widow?
I'll be the shoulder she can cry on
at the funeral. So fucking Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
The funeral. He has both women on his shoulder and he just goes thrust.
So I'm still working at the machine when I put boxes in boxes, and like basically sometimes she works on the other side where she just like moves around between machines, and she's working at the machine that's like directly across. Like if I like look at her side like this, she would be like where you are at, not that close, but like in the general direction. Like yeah, way farther, probably like towards the end of the room, even further than actually. But I wasn't thinking in this situation, like I look up after putting boxes in the boxes, right, and I look at the girl who's putting the just the stuff in the machine that goes to me, right, and I'm looking at her, and like after a second, I see like a little like what's that word? I see. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna make a fake name for this girl.
Glimmer?
Huh?
Like a glimmer? Is that what you're trying
I guess. Doesn't that mean shiny? Like, I saw a little bit of her behind the girl.
Well, it could be like. It could also mean like a small piece or like kind of like a semblance, I guess.
Yeah, but pretty much like, you know, when you're looking at someone and you vaguely see like a small part of like another person behind them, something like that. No, it's just two people standing like this and you see there's a person behind them vaguely. That's what happened to me. I'm gonna call the girl Lydia. That's what I've been calling her, like it's a fake name. I don't know if that's weird or not. That's just how I do things, because I don't want to call her like the girl in the pink hoodie. I want to call her like a fake name, so like it's easier to write, you know. In my journal, I'm weird as fuck, I know. So I just see her for like a split second. I don't recall if I actually saw her like looking at me. Oh god,
Now there's two.
What?
There's two now looking at you?
No, Lydia is the same girl I've been talking. The MILF.
I think the okay.
The girl I've been talking about.
You like how you gave her the most un-Hispanic.
I thought Lydia was a Spanish type name for some reason. I don't know. Fuck. Wait. Shit. What are your thoughts on this while I find this?
I think you're being very dumb and not trying to talk to her.
Funny coming from you.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm saying you're fucking autistic, you artist. Stupid ass. I can cut that out if you want. It looks
I
so.
am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon.
Okay. Shit, what the fuck is this? God damn it. I don't know what this is.
I mean, it's I guide others to a treasure I cannot have for myself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. That's
It's
why I'm giving advice.
it's pretty confirmed that, like, I mean, I think I'm ugly as fuck, but
Oh,
like,
I do. I think I am too.
yeah.
I didn't want to say like me too, because then I thought I was calling you ugly. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
you are ugly.
I
Piece of
agree.
shit.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I agree.
I agree with you. You're an ugly asshole. But like, I'm just like, I think I'm actually autistic as well. Is the funny thing. Like, I just cannot talk to people. Like sometimes, like, sometimes I can fake it.
Yeah. I mean, it's more so just it's like more social anxiety, I guess. It's
Yeah,
just,
I have that. Yes.
I do like with me. Like I've talked about this girl before. I don't like. It's like I'm not sure. It's kind of like with you. It's like I'm not sure. So here's what she does.
Yeah.
I think this might be on the first day after our session. I'm like, we have a computer,
Mm-hmm.
She's behind me. She scratches me. She has these long press-on nails. She scratches me. It's not like bleeding or anything, but like you get a bruise for like you get like the red scratch
Yeah.
and it just goes away.
Red and white scratch.
So she does it. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." I kind of ignore it, but deep down, I'm just like,
Do that again.
yeah.
Do it again, mommy. I've been
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, but I do have a crazy story though. So I was clocking out. I was like getting I turned my stuff and I was getting ready to leave. So I see the third shift is coming in, So this all happens in the span of like a couple minutes, which is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
So I see this girl and this guy, holding hands. I'm like, okay, they're dating.
Yeah.
She kisses him and he like goes off, and she kisses another dude.
What? Did the other guy see?
He was like walking. He wasn't even that far. He didn't walk like far away. She went for another dude.
She kissed another guy.
So I'm just, my eyes just start widening, and I'm just like, and I'm immediately thinking, like, oh my god, Polly, and I'm thinking of the Squidward pointing meme with like the sirens. They're like, Polly, and then I start chuckling to myself, just thinking, because my sense of humor is so broken. I'm just thinking about Squidward pointing at a Polly relationship, and then this cute girl, I'm like, I'm almost walking into her. And I get like so taken back, and this is all in a couple of minutes, like this chain of reaction of events. Just seeing a girl kissing two guys in the span of a few seconds, me chuckling, laughing about Squidward, and like a Squidward meme, and then I just almost walk into this like cute, like dark skinned girl, like all in the span of a few minutes, and I was like, man, I'm so glad I'm going home.
Holy shit.
And I was just like, everyone's fucking in my job. I'm not fucking.
You know what it is? There's like a sense of unity between like people of color at factories, and the lonely white people there are just like left out. I'm like that with my work.
Oh yeah, I do have something. I don't want to. This might make me sound like I'm like weird or something. So I'm like at the end of like my area. This was like a few days ago, and I'm like at the corner of my eye. I see the girl. Like, I don't like her, but I just think she's attractive. Like obviously I'm way out of her league.
Yeah.
I just think she's like
Your leagues above her.
But I see her like fucking wrestling this other girl.
Oh.
Like grabbing, and I know the one's a lesbian. I'm like, wait a minute, is she? I was like, nah. So I keep looking out of curiosity, like, what the hell's going on? Because like it's like, but it's like the aggressive like play, like they're like tugging at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they like pushing. Like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm like I don't want to like be like I'm weird as hell for like staring or something. Like I don't want to. It was just like looking at it like what the hell's going on kind of thing. Not like a creepy sort of way.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
I'm like confused, but they pull each other to a way like I can't see them, and I'm just like, oh no, do they think I'm staring at them? Like, oh,
kissing?
oh yeah,
Just
that's what I was
like
thinking.
around the
I'm
corner.
like, oh my god, are they?
Time to put on
I was
sunglasses and a
not.
hat.
No, that this person was this girl. She's like the lesbian. She's in like the one that she like looks like a dude kind of thing, like that kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
lesbian.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like
The
generalize.
ugly. The ugly. We had two entirely different like responses to that. You're just like, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm over here being like, yeah, you guys are fucking ugly as hell.
But then I kind of like, but then yesterday or 2 days ago, I'm not really sure. I saw, and this is a huge red flag for me, by the way. And so it was my turn off for like anything romantic just went down the drain after seeing. I saw her lock screen, and it was just a picture of herself, and you know those kind of people, and you're just like you know like, who that's some it's like, and
Some
it's not
ego shit.
that's some like narcissist like kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like not a picture of you with a partner, not you with your pet,
Yeah.
not you with your parents, just you yourself.
Yeah.
Like I hate when people do that. It's like it gives me such like a weird vibe. Like that's
That they're
like
just so into themselves.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's like oh, I'm like really,
Come on.
but yeah, but I do have an update about the actual girl I was trying, the goth girl.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, I was very indifferent about dating, so I wasn't. But now I am hurt because I saw what her boyfriend looks like.
Yeah.
You want a live reaction?
What?
you want me to pull him up?
What?
You want to see her boyfriend?
You have a picture?
Oh, I can like we have each other on social media.
Oh.
Like we're like friends on social media.
I was like,
So
did
she-
you take
she-
a picture of him without
No,
knowing?
no. I can easily go on her profile and see like the picture of him. I saw this dude and I'm like, am I really that ugly? You ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna like look at her and be like, okay, that's totally what Jake's into, and then you're gonna see this guy. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I hate that she's like, and she does like the Billie Eilish thing when she was dating like, I don't know if she's still seeing that like guy in his like 30s. Do you remember that?
Really? Kind of.
But she was like, yeah, I pulled a baddie for him. I'm like, oh my fucking
The guy?
Yeah.
The guy?
Yeah,
said
she
that?
no, that's what she said. Like I pulled up baddie. Like, oh
referring to her boyfriend.
yeah. I was like, I don't know about that one.
I
Jake.
mean, the guy, he isn't ugly, but he's just average.
But like, it's like, man, am I really that horrendous? Like,
You know, it's never entirely based off looks, though, right? It's based off like personality and like knowing how
I
to
beg
talk
to
to
differ.
people.
I beg to differ these days.
Yeah.
It depends. It probably depends on
You
the person.
shouldn't
Depends on
really-
the person, really.
You shouldn't really focus on those people, though. People who have.
I mean,
their
yeah, I'm not
mindset
trying to
of-
be. I'm not trying to be an. I'm not trying
You're
to
just
be
being
like.
realistic, though. I know, but like you
I'm not,
should.
I'm not also not trying to be an ass, being like, oh, he's so ugly, he doesn't deserve it. I deserve. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just.
No, I think that's what you're trying to say. I think you're an incel.
That was me in like high school.
Yeah.
I'm much better. I'm
No,
I'm
definitely.
being mature about.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Shall I pause? the
No,
recording?
if you're.
Okay. What?
It's actually something really funny.
What?
Oh, I just saw that. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
All right, so now I hate.
Wait,
to, like,
should I tell the story with Lydia? Finish the story with
Yeah,
the girl
yeah.
I look? Okay. So basically, I look at the girl who's in front of me, like directly in front of me, putting the boxes in the machine. And I just see Lydia, kind of behind her. I think she might have been looking at me. I just saw like the side of her arm. Pretty much. I wish I could find this in my fucking journal, but like what I remember is I remember looking over, her staring at me. I look away for like 2 or 3 seconds. I look back, she's still staring at me. And then I look away for another 2 seconds maybe. And then I look back. This time, I don't turn away after like a nanosecond. I look at her straight. We look at each other straight head on into each other's eyes. for like 3 seconds, and like I was just like, oh my god, fuck, shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was intense. Like, I know that sounds like it isn't intense as fuck, because it happens in like a span of like 8 seconds at most, but like, she had that look on her face.
You gotta like wave or something. You gotta like...
I was thinking about it. That after that specific moment, I was like, I should fucking wave. Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, the interaction we had was, I don't know what day it was. We were just leaving. I was directly behind her. We were going through the cafeteria because like that's how we both leave. And she opens the door to leave the cafeteria. I'm right behind her, and she holds the door open for me, and I'm just like, thank you. And she's like, because English isn't well for her, I guess. So yeah, that was an interaction. I'm pretty sure, I don't know what she did exactly, but like as I walked like to the right, I just saw her like kind of slow down and stop and like face the direction I was about to walk in, and I was like, all right.
I will say this: I genuinely have high hopes for you. I
Yeah.
hope this works out well. I hope she doesn't have a boyfriend, so you can ask her.
I know, I'm sure she.
Okay,
still
but I
has.
wanted to like, but I was like, when I was like going back to like for me, like I wasn't mad like, oh, how he like he was pulling her. It was just a generalization about how I looked, and I was like, man, I must be really ugly.
No, sometimes people just have a type, you know.
I mean, yeah, I was like, I'm not trying to be like, you know, an incel. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be that way.
Yeah.
That was me in high school. I talked about it on the channel like early. Like I remember writing like multiple paragraph DMs, just being like, "Oh my god, you're so beautiful." Like,
Oh yeah,
but
that's bad.
I'm getting better. I mean, I have flirted in girls' posts. You know, girls I think are attractive. I like say they're pretty, and they'll be like, I already said I did that with her. Then like next day, boyfriend. You know.
Yeah.
But okay, so
Yeah, that girl. Okay.
if you a few minutes ago, my phone, so it was a friend request,
Yeah.
and it was from my friend's cousin. So a friend of mine talked about her before many times on the channel. Not my best friend, but my former best friend, I should say.
Oh.
I have a lot of her family members, like, because I've met them at like parties and stuff.
Yeah.
So her cousin, I might have talked about this, but I don't know. But her cousin used to be super into me.
Are you talking about the
No.
girl we went to the mall with? Yeah.
Her
Okay.
cousin was
I.
a couple years young. She's a couple years younger than us, I think. But she was really into me.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's not like ugly, but I don't think she's like the most attractive. And I'm not trying to be an ass or anything.
Yeah.
But it was just like, you know.
Seems like she suits you then. Idiot.
Thanks. But she's just but in that I didn't really mind that. I wasn't like, that wasn't like the turn off. It's just my friend would talk so much crap about her.
Yeah.
How she's like, you know, like hoeing around and stuff, and does like stuff like that. I was just like, I'm good, I guess.
Yeah.
And so this is where it gets crazy though. I don't know if they're still together, but apparently I didn't even know she unfriended me.
Oh.
I was, because every time sometimes I just, on like Facebook, sometimes I see my friends list just go down by one. I'm like, who the fuck do they think they are unfriending
Sometimes
me?
I do that with like Instagram. Like,
Yeah,
I see
like,
someone
who
follow me, and I'm like, who the fuck did this? I'm
Who
gonna
the
fucking kill them.
So I was
I'm
just
gonna
like,
find where they live.
so I was just like, I didn't even know. Like, sometimes I just think about, I just remember, I probably was just like, I have a top guess in my head, but man, like, I don't know if she's adding me now because she's now into me again.
Yeah.
But this is where it gets crazy though. I know her boyfriend, or her current boyfriend. I need you to sit back for this one.
I am.
Her
already.
boyfriend. Her boyfriend was her music teacher in high school. They have like a 15-year age gap. Like he's old.
Okay, so you said she was a couple of years younger than us. Do you have an estimate of like what that age is?
She just sent me a friend request. I can go look.
Yeah.
But she has to be early 20s. I know that she's not too far behind us.
Yeah.
Did she? Let me check.
She took back the friend request.
Oh no, she's still. It says she's still in a relationship, so I don't think she's trying to talk to me.
I mean, I don't mean to generalize, but like, if the friend that was shit talking her is right, then that might be the whole one.
Yeah, I literally said when she was like single, I literally told her on like a video call. We were like having, because this was like, she moved and this was like early COVID as well. So I was just like, yeah, I was like, yeah, I think she's kind of cute, but it's like, if I'm like, I would consider it if she like cleaned herself up.
Yeah.
I would consider it. I don't think, where am I? Let me try. See your birthday. She's a year younger than us.
Okay.
And this dude's like
younger than you or younger than me?
Younger than me. 2001. That's the year she was born. So.
How would that be? I'm gonna do a little bit of math right now.
So that's 2 years younger than you. Because you're a year.
21 plus 15, 36.
Yeah, it might be older. I don't know, but she was. I don't want to. She was seeing him before they started dating too.
Yikes.
When she was I'll just say barely of age.
Yeah.
And I know my friend told me that her family does not approve of the relationship at all, and rightfully so, because this is just.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Not only is it twice of age, but like, if they
you knew her in
high school,
and a music teacher. He was her music teacher.
I'm gonna be honest. I would not even pursue her, even if she cleans up. I'm just being honest here.
Yeah, like this.
I know. Twitter.
It didn't say like when it says like you're in a relationship, it'll say like their name. It just said she was in a. So I don't know if they're still together. I don't know. I could care less because ill.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I know Twitter is always like, oh, you shouldn't judge what a woman does in the past. Like, I don't want someone who's been like fucking like multiple guys though.
Oh
like,
yeah, my friend told me that she was doing some really, she was doing some stuff in some very gross places.
Yeah. Your best friend or?
No, my friend, referring to her cousin.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, she talks so much shit about her cousin. She's like,
goddamn, yeah, I could not date a girl like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I understand people think having lots of sexual stuff is fun and enjoyable. All the power to them, but like, please just learn some self-respect. Jesus Christ, honestly, like.
I'm not as like harsh, but I would be like, if it was like something where it's like they've been with a lot of people, I would just, if before we like do anything, I just would be like, would you mind if you take a test, like, to see if you have anything? I don't want to, and I know that sounds like harsh to like ask for.
No, I think that's normal.
Like just be
I think it's normal to be like, are you okay right now?
Can you like take a test just
do you
to
have
see if
AIDS?
there's do you have any like
Are
STIs,
you
STDs?
HIV positive?
I wouldn't say like extreme like HIV, but like just like.
Do you have gonorrhea maybe?
Chlamydia, gonorrhea. Yeah, that's what it was like. May I have a test? Like, yeah, I'm gonna use protection, but I just want to be safe.
Yeah, me personally, I'm at that age where I'm like, if I want to be with someone my age, I understand that like the older we get, the more they're probably going to have sex before they meet me, or just have stuff like that happen. But I do have a preference of like, the less you've had sex in your life, like, the more I'll be like, the more I'll like that.
So that's like the question. So it'd be like, what would the body count be?
Like, what's the maximum?
Yeah. What would you? One hand? I'll just make it simple.
The thing
can you
is,
count? Would you count?
the thing
Can you
is,
count it on one hand? That would be the question.
This is gonna be.
Like if we're talking double digits, and I would bounce.
This is gonna be a confusing answer at first. It doesn't need to be on one hand.
Okay.
It just needs to be with one person, and maybe like one or two people.
Okay.
Like,
okay, so that was the thing.
Like they can be someone's fucking slut, but like as long as they're in like a committed relationship and they don't do anything else with anyone, I don't care because that's what I want as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like just fuck your significant other. A lot, I don't care. But if you're with me, I don't want you going around with like fucking other guys.
Like before you, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously, if it's with you, then that's that's cheating.
Yes.
And that's fucked up.
But for me, something else that I like. Obviously, people are in control of their own body. They can do whatever they want with people. If they're an adult, they can do whatever they want with other people.
Be careful. You're gonna get the right wing all like, oh my god, he supports killing of babies.
Oh, that it would make more sense if you said left wing because they're like, I think they're even crazy about that in terms of sex.
I meant when you said like their body, their choice.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
That's what I was referring to. I wasn't talking about sex positive.
I don't know. I think like if someone does,
oh my god, people are gonna think we're now like an alpha male podcast. So like this is the ideal body count for a woman.
And then they'll look at like what's on the video right now, the fucking logo, the fucking FGL logo I made in like 2 seconds on OBS. It's like this is something you would find in like a first grade paper for school. Yeah. Shout out to our graphic designers for this one though. They really pulled themselves off for this one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of like I wouldn't be like as judgmental. I would just be like, yeah, it was before you met me, but I would just be like, okay, I don't want to be an ass or anything, but if we're gonna do some more stuff, I would like you to get tested for anything. That's just would be my thing. I'm not as like I would be still like
you're
just,
probably
I would
not.
still be a little weary of it, but I would still be like I wouldn't be as like judgmental.
You're probably not as judgmental or harsh on it as I am. I would say that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not necessarily a good thing either. I guess it kind of is based off like.
But I will say though, if it gets into
opinions.
like, I would say if it gets into like double digit range, then I would be like, I don't know.
Yeah,
like oh my god.
It depends, I guess.
Like, women's like some of the body counts they were like so open about it. It gets like really high, and it's like, what? I'm like, what? How?
Yeah. No.
Are you just on Tinder a lot, like?
Yeah, I would stay away from those kind of women because like you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I know that's like a controversial opinion.
Hot take.
Yeah, hot take. You have to be sex positive. No, I think people should have self-respect for themselves and not degrade themselves for other people. That's just my opinion. Get a fucking dildo. Fuck yourself with that. You don't have to go around, fucking.
Let me watch. Let me watch.
This is gonna be the most insult thing I say ever. You don't have to go around like fucking every guy you see at the club or whatever at a fucking Walmart. Like, that's just my opinion.
Walmart.
It's just come on, have self decency.
Oh god.
And if somehow anyone's made it this far and you fuck a lot, dudes, woman, whatever, all the power to you. I just think you should consider, reevaluating your life standards and your morals and ethics. I'm not even religious, by the way, so don't even pull that excuse out. because I'm probably like the least religious person on the channel, just in general. So yeah, just my opinion. And that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. It's your preference. Your preference is your preference.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's also something where it's like I have literally no experience in this, so I can't really like have a definitive like what I want basically.
Like in terms of what, like
Like
I'm trying to think. I'm not meaning to like ask you like such a broad question. Like in terms of like experiencing like a girl who has had like multiple body counts, or
I guess so. I mean, and just like with just dating in general, I guess like with that like where it's like, do I don't know.
Oh, you don't want anyone like from a relationship, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Like
I think I know what I want. Like obviously I'm not gonna get into fucking specifics, but like
I just wish I had better riz, honestly. It's either like I feel like I have no riz, or it's like the amount of times I have flirted and like they've been like blushy, and like it's like either I feel like I have no riz, or I have riz, I just don't know how to use it.
I think I'm the same. I think I have like such a good amount of riz for no reason at all.
I apparently was as a kid. Like, oh my god, I just thought of this story recently, and I want to tell it. So when my sister was little, so you
Alabama.
No. So my sister was little. She had do you know when like with like girls they would have like a princess?
Yeah.
This princess said I was cute, and I'm just like I just remember that. I'm like, I was like little, so I was just like, man, and everyone was like making jokes about it. I'm just like, so now I feel like now if a girl rejects me, I'm just gonna be like, well, a princess said I was, a princess thought I was cute, so you think you're better than royalty, huh?
A princess is gonna groom me. She's gonna groom me right there in my yard. Fuck me on the spot.
Yo, like, it's wild.
I'm trying to think of like any older women have been into me. Probably.
I mean, it's not like it wasn't like it's not like serious. Like it was like it's clear.
Obviously,
like it's yeah.
I'm just saying in general though.
Yeah. But when I was referring to my story, it wasn't like that she was like actively trying. It was like more like that like cute.
She was just saying like, "Oh, you're a cute child."
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm joking.
But when you're a kid, you're just like.
Obviously. Yeah. I'm joking.
That was the same. That was like it was the same thing with my cousin and her friends, because I have my cousin when you're like 12, 13 and you have like girls who are in high school. When you have your cousin in high school and she brings her friends over to your aunt's house to go in the pool when you're a teenager, you're just like. I mean, you probably have that experience because you have older sisters. You probably had this experience.
I've had that experience multiple times. It actually.
What a confidence boost.
Yeah. I do remember something that happened where I was getting out of the pool, funnily enough.
It's always in the pool. It's always in the pool.
I was getting out of the pool and I was putting my towel on, and this was with what do I call her? Chloe, the youngest sister of mine.
Okay.
Her friends were over, and one of them, which I think funnily enough was either bi or lesbian. I don't know if she was at the time. She just like she saw me like putting on a towel, and I have no shirt on at this point. I don't even remember how old I was or how old they were, but like I was putting it on, and I just heard her regularly say, "Look at those muscles."
It was such a confidence boost. Like man, older women into me.
Yeah.
Like they're doing too much.
Yeah.
Doing too much for us over. Like it's like I said, do we have Riz, or do we not have Riz, or do we just not know how to use it properly?
Okay. Where I stand, I think I might have moderate Riz where like I'm in the middle, but like I know how to like pull fake Riz, like a fake it until you make it kind of thing, where it's just like you exceed your power level, I guess. If that makes sense, because like No, I don't mean to like have a big ego, but like sometimes I feel like if I actually like try hard enough and like super confident, I could like if we went out right now to the mall or like a club or whatever, I guarantee you at the end of the night I'd probably like be in talking terms with a girl at least. Like if I had that much confidence in myself.
Let's find out.
Let's do a vlog.
Yeah. Social experiment.
No,
that would be the most hilarious. Like, it would be all the FGC members just be like who has the risk power level of the FGC members. We just have a camera and everyone. Okay, so go talk to her.
Talk to her. That would be like our worst fucking video. Because like it would be invasion of women's privacies and just like us floundering so hard without knowing what to say. I feel like only like 2 of us would do well.
Yeah, me and you. Everyone else sucks.
I would ask like who you think would do well in that situation, but
I
you
don't
probably don't know like half of the other members well that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Out of the members who you do know, besides us, who do you think would pull? Isaiah, Dale. I think you know Noah.
I do know Noah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Who else
that
do you
is-
know?
that-
Jacob? No, he's
That's
gay.
Oh man, that's tough. I mean, I don't want to be an ass to them or anything.
Yeah, say your genuine thoughts. They're not gonna watch this anyways.
Oh man, I feel like with Isaiah and I would most likely say, I would say Dale most likely, but that doesn't like mean like he would like pull it off.
Actually, I think he has a girlfriend right now.
I would say, like from what if he doesn't, then yeah, he definitely won't. But like from like how if that's true, like from like the last time I saw him, I would say he would probably do better than both Noah and Isaiah and Jacob. But I'm not saying that from like the hypothetical of like from like the moment I saw him that he would like succeed. It would still be like, you know, I think it would be at least like
You're saying he has like the best chance.
yeah, best
It's
chance.
only like a 10% chance,
Yeah.
but like it's
Yeah.
not a chance.
Yeah, because I don't want to be an ass to the brothers, but like I just feel like they would both like kind of have like no clue what to do.
Yeah.
And then Jacob's obviously, you know, Jacob obviously is like, you know, like he does have Rebecca, but he literally doesn't know that we're both nailing her.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like no offense to Noah, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not-
think he would succeed.
No,
Personally.
because when I saw Isaiah at the store where he works at, I was just like, yeah, I was talking about, yeah, like some of the guys our age are getting
Who are you
married.
talking to?
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Yeah, when I saw him at the store.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yeah, I was like, yeah, a lot of guys our age are, you know, they're getting married and having kids and stuff. And he's like, I don't even know how to talk to a woman. He said this in front of my mom too.
Isaiah sit there in front of your mom.
Yeah, I don't even know how to talk to a woman. And I just,
What- did you see her facial expression at least?
No.
She didn't say anything.
No.
She was like, "Yeah, classic Isaiah." You
that's
fucking
what
stupid."
that's what. And then when we were going out, she was just like, I didn't even know you and Isaiah were talking to me, and I was like, well, I was like, yeah, he was at, you know, Matt's, so you know we were talking and stuff.
Yeah.
It was so fun. I don't know if I actually talked about this with that meeting. I saw them there. I think they were the only register open because it was almost closing time.
Jacob and
Isaiah, they worked together.
Yeah.
And you know, I saw them at first. I kind of did like the Michael Myers, like kind of just like standing still, like staring, hoping they would notice. And then I was just like, but no, they didn't see me. But then my mom went up to the register, and I'm just like, oh Jesus, like, oh no, I'm like, Mom, can you please just do self checkout? Like, I don't want to have an interaction. I'm not in the talking mood right now. But then he waves to me.
Who?
And then I just literally walk up to him. I'm just like, hey, Isaiah, because he does like the bagging. So I was just like, hey, what's up? And we just start talking. And then Jacob just goes, who's that? And he goes, that's Jake. And he's like, oh shit. he's like, I knew he looked familiar. And I was like, And I remember I told you I saw him previously before, and he didn't know it was me.
He has
But
bad facial recognition.
Yeah, but
so
he was
bad.
just that like, oh shit.
I kind of did something similar last year with Dale and Lily, where I went up to the cash register. No, yeah, it was the bagging. Dale was at the bagging, and I forgot what I said to Dale. I just went up to him. I don't know if I asked him like a stupid ass question or anything. I know I asked Lily a stupid question. I'll get to that in a second. But basically, I just went up to Dale, and we were basically like, I think I remember him going like, "Holy shit!" like something like that, like just seeing me. And then we talked about like doing a session, and that was pretty much it. And then I saw Lily looking at like what's that was that like what's that place? Either returns or fucking talking to staff or whatever for help area.
Oh.
She was there, and then I pulled my mask up, and I don't know if she recognized me at first or not, but I basically went up to her, and I was like, "Do you have any condoms I can find?" And she was like, "No,
Cool.
not for you." And I was like, "Oh, great, cool, thanks."
Wow, that's actually really hurtful. Oh man, just being like, you know, like the pharmacy, just like, you know where like the condoms aisle is, and you're like, do you really think you're gonna need them? It's like, just start crying.
Come
What the
on,
fuck?
no,
Come on.
so mean. I was just asking a simple question. Like, imagine like I was just like a customer who looks like a random customer, just looks so much like me, and they just ask that genuinely, and then she just replies with that.
Not for you.
For you.
What?
And then the guy pulls his mask down to like reveal like this big ass mustache and like a small nose. Like, excuse me, ma'am.
And then it turned out just you in a disguise. Just I'm complaining to management about this one.
Can I speak to your manager, woman? I feel like if I change my appearance enough, I could pull off like a fake accent well enough, and they wouldn't notice. Just cause of Ruckus, like I wanna see if like any of them working. Like the more of them there, the better. Cause like,
I did see a dude.
I wanna I wanna have a shopping cart full of groceries, go into one of their aisles, and then just trip and
I
fall
do have
over.
one really wholesome with that was like similar to this. One of the dudes we went to high school with, he was working at a store in the mall, and I happened to walk into it, and he literally like, and it was so wholesome because I was looking at the Funko Pops. I was like, because it was like when the Spider-Man ones were for like the No Way Home, like the newer ones. So I was like, oh man, they got the Green Goblin one. I'll go get it. So I go up, and then he literally was like, "What's up, Jake?" And I'm like, "Holy shit, you recognize?" I was wearing a mask. I'm like, "You recognize me?" He's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Man," I was like, "Damn, I haven't seen you in a hot minute."
God damn.
I was like, I didn't even expect him. Like I was like, oh, and then I have a friend who works at Starbucks, and I saw her twice, and she didn't notice me. So I was like, first time it was like, I was like, okay, maybe like But then the second time I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to text her and just be like, were you working with? And it turned out she was. So like next time I see her, because I feel like I think it's like when you were working at the clothing store.
Yeah.
Like your schedule was like alternating or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I think it was kind of like with her because I feel like I see her like every other week when I go.
Mm-hmm.
So next time I see her, I'm gonna like literally go walk right up to the counter and just be like, hey.
Hey, just slam the desk in front of her.
Yeah.
Just do the most like demanding voice, like I need 7 ketchup packets.
Yeah.
Soda.
No, I'd just be like, because I'm at Starbucks. Can I get a Big Mac?
Can I get a latte with
I get a
2
Whopper?
creams, 2 sugars, 2 vanilla shots?
Oh man. That is you when you remind me like oh my god. Sometimes like I'm so glad I just do like on my phone because I feel like if I would have to like say out my entire order, I'd be so confused.
That's why I'm glad I like fucking 5-year-old food. I don't have like much to say.
Oh my, this is like I hate to like plan content. Like we should do like more like tier lists of like just like fast food like food tier lists. You know what I mean?
Like review foods.
No, like just like tier lists, like a tier list of like
Oh yeah,
like places.
I would like to do food reviews though, personally.
Well, we did one before.
Really?
We did the shake.
Shake?
Yeah.
I guess, but like actual.
Matt
meals.
actually forgot. He forgot. He was just like.
I'm talking about food, not fucking
food,
not fucking tainted ass fucking
drinks.
coffee.
Wasn't it coffee?
Whatever. It is to me.
Do you even drink coffee?
No, I hate it.
You hate
I fucking
coffee?
despise it. I think it tastes like shit. Hot coffee. Actually, I never really tried hot coffee that much. I tried iced coffee.
I had to stop. I had to stop coffee. Hot coffee.
I'm so glad it didn't taste good to me because I don't need that.
I was really addicted, and then it like gave me like literally led me to having a panic attack that I like took me a while to recover from.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Panic attacks are funny.
Hilarious.
I hope I have one in the video and then we can profit off of it. The title of the episode might has a panic attack.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm genuinely like fucking disturbed and like emotionally erect. Not.
Did you say emotionally erect?
Emotionally
erect.
No, I said I was correcting myself.
You ever bricked up and you have a panic attack?
I'm sure one time I was, yeah.
That was a rhetorical question. Why do you have to answer
it? Well, like I was like, wait, I'm into this. Holy shit!
Panic
I like
attack.
being scared.
Panic attack kink. I just wanted to just jump scare me like constantly.
Can you threaten
That's
to
so
leave
hot.
me, babe?
That is so hot.
Can you like threaten to like cheat on me with like 5 guys and just like
Did you just say shit on me?
no cheat on me?
Oh,
Yeah, that too, I guess.
Shit on me with 5 guys. Just never heard 5 guys taking a shit on me.
Can you make a pizza, like a fucking chocolate cake on me? I guess. That's what I want right now.
Kinky.
What's the most freakiest thing you're into?
What? What'd you say?
What's the most freaky? Like, what's the weirdest thing you're into?
Like what? Like kink?
Yeah,
Weirdest kink.
if you want to say it, I'm not forcing you.
I mean, I kind of want Melina from Mortal Kombat to like rip out my jugular, like just bite on my neck, just rip my throat out. But
Oh,
I think that's probably it.
okay.
that sounds.
I'm into guys, Lily.